huge Sierra fan. I hear that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
STEM Queens is a web-based series for young women of color showing them successful, interesting, amazing Black women who are killing the STEM game.
Hello and welcome to STEM Queens. Today we have Miss Kayla Lee. Welcome, Kayla.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Kiki with Kayla, where we get to know Miss Kayla Lee a little bit better. So can you tell us a little bit about where you grew up and where you live now?
Sure. So I actually feel like I don't have a home. I've lived in Florida, Virginia, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Alabama, Massachusetts, and now I live in New York. So okay. Thanks to my dad, not quite a military brat, but my dad's job had us move around a lot.
What about Bridgerton? Have you watched Bridgerton?
Absolutely.
See, now you was like skipping over. I watched a lot of stuff. What you think about Bridgerton?
Bridgerton was amazing. I love the covers, the instrumental Ariana. I was like, is this Gossip Girl meets The Crown?
Gossip Girl meets The Crown. That's a good approximation about Kayla in our little Kiki sesh. So we are going to move into the lightning round. So now, Kayla, you have quick answers. So first question, Rihanna or Beyonce?
Rihanna all day.
Really? Okay.
I am like a Rihanna, like that is my girl, like every single album. Like
you got some Savage, you got some Fenty Beauty.
I have the Fenty, I've got the Savage. I love Rihanna.
All right. Next question, wig, weave, or natural?
Natural. I'm terrified of wigs. I just don't know how they work. And I've never had a weave.
Next question for you, who's your favorite artist out of Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion?
I think it's Cardi.
Okay, why do you only think it's Cardi? Like, are both of them in for you, or both of them you love and it's hard to choose?
Oh no, both of them I love. I think the thing that makes me the most sad is like, why couldn't y'all have done this when I was in college? Like I needed you. Would have been better if Meg and Cardi were hyping us up. Travis Porter, that was my my college like hype people.
I don't even know who that is.
What's a good Travis Porter song? Make it rain. Make it rain.
Okay, I know that one. I never knew the name of the person who sung that. I've definitely
there's three of them.
Song. Travis Porter is a group.
There's three.
Baby, get out of here. That's like when I found out Migos was a group.
Yeah, so listen, they said that Travis Porter walked so that Migos could run.
So we're going to keep it rolling with Kayla, and we are going to move into our discussion of how Miss Kayla Lee became STEM royalty. So Kayla, are you a sovereign of science? Are you a tech tsarina? Are you an engineering empress? Or are you a marchness of math? What are you, dear?
I think I'm a tech tsarina.
Okay. Now, why do you say you think?
It's like a gradient. I think I started on the sovereign of science because like my PhD's in biology, but I work at a tech company now. I'm doing work with quantum computing.
Tell us how you fell in love with STEM.
My parents. So my dad is an electrical engineer. My mom's a computer scientist. My brother and sister are both engineers. And so I think that we didn't really have a choice, but not because they made us, right? Because we were excited about it. It felt like the right path. I really wanted to do things in biotechnology. I was interested in like humans and health, and that felt like the closest thing.
So tell me, when you graduated from high school, where did you go to university?
Hampton University, also in Virginia.
Crossroads, right? Is that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so an HBCU for people who are familiar with those. And then I did my PhD at Harvard.
Yeah, you did what? What?
Did my PhD at Harvard.
Harvard cosmetology school?
Harvard University.
Okay. I think you got something on your shoulder right there. Could you dust your shoulder off? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Did you enjoy your HBCU experience?
Of course, yeah. So my parents both went to an HBCU. It was really, really important to me. I felt like that's where I would meet. Okay. I thought that I was going to meet my husband there. So that was really one of the reasons. But then I also thought that I would have like lifelong friends. I was trying to help the children. I wanted to change the world. So I was like, I'm going to go get a PhD, be a professor, go back and teach at HBCU.
Okay, so did you enjoy your Harvard experience?
I'm grateful for it because I think I needed it to be where I am. The advice I always give people is like, think about the spaces that you're putting yourself in, and kind of like my plants, like you'll thrive in environments that are good for you. And so I think I could have been at other places and probably enjoyed the experience more, but like grateful for what it has provided in my life for sure.
I think that's very important for people to hear, that like Harvard, yes, it has a great name, great, and it's a good school, but that don't mean it's good for you.
Yeah. And I think in some ways I needed it, right? It has given me a lot of things that other schools might not have.
Tell us how you made the pivot from biology to quantum.
Okay, it was a really smooth pivot. So I had an opportunity to do an internship at IBM in healthcare and life sciences in our research group. Thought it was great, but knew I didn't want to stay in academic research or industrial research, I guess. And so at that time, they were looking for people with PhDs, with technical experience, but that wanted to do more things in the business realm. With a classical computer, you have to look through things sequentially or linearly. Mm-hmm. With a quantum computer, you can essentially say, these are all the potential solutions, and in less steps, get to the right answer.
Thank you so much for letting us get entangled with quantum. You like that? You like that? You like that?
See what you did there. See?
Wing Tings, where we find out what Kayla likes to do and we do it with her. So Kayla, you talked about liking to work out, right?
Absolutely. It's like my moment of grounding.
Okay. And tell me how you came about, like, did you want to get the booty right? I mean, like, why did you start working out?
I told you my therapist told me I needed help. No, I really needed a way to release and get kind of just new juices flowing. So I've always been an athlete. Like I said, I ran track in high school and college, but like the actual gym was very new to me.
Kayla is going to help us do a little workout. We're going to do some work. All right. Okay.
So you should know your core is your center. It's like the thing that holds us all together. So I learned this maybe like 15 years ago, and it works your transverse abdominis muscle, so the things like under your abs.
Come on, biology.
It's easy though, I promise, right? That's why I love it so much.
Okay.
So you got your scarf above your head, kind of like an overhead squat you might do in CrossFit. You're gonna stand up, kind of poke your butt back. Keep your chest up. And so what you're doing, thinking a little bit about your arm mobility.
So Kayla, it was so great having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Maybe you can be a quantum scientist too.
You gotta see it now, girl. Tell Bob to come on over here. Bob, come on over.
So this is the ZZ plant. His name is Zuko.
Okay.
There's another ZZ plant back there. So this is like my boyfriend and girlfriend. They're his and hers. And so this one's ZZ. I took this plant when it was just 2 leaves from a hotel. But look at that growth.